Welcome to our session. Overview of users and access permissions. Module: Systems Administration. Topic: Login credentials. Valid user login credentials are essential to access Galaxy ERP Solution Suite. Galaxy saves the user code in every data entry form showing the action performed by the user with timestamp such as insert, update, approve, etc. User is treated as accountable and responsible for performing the action. Getting started. Initial Galaxy instance setup handed over to the customer will have at least one user login provided with user category as a company administrator. This particular user credentials must only be used by the person, typically someone from IT EDP or ERP department, who will be responsible for Galaxy systems administration. Company administrator must use the provided credentials to log in to the Galaxy for creating other users as per Galaxy licenses procured and give access permissions as appropriate. Any user set up as a company administrator has full system-wide access in Galaxy by default and may be used for top management users too. Next. Topic: Overview of user creation giving Galaxy access permissions. Galaxy ERP Solution Suite provides all the functionality to users via a menu item, action items as a part of entry interface, appropriate selections in transactions or transactional workflow. Menu options are displayed in a tree view menu with quick search text box. Action items are provided as a part of the interface invoked after clicking a menu item. Action items include icon buttons such as Add, View, Edit, Save, Search, etc. Selection in transactions include permissions based on selection criterion as a combination of division, location or type, series of transactions. Transactional workflow is configurable in Galaxy on-premise versions and indicates the process followed by organization in reviewing and approving any transaction from submission to finally posting it, equivalent to finally signing on paper by concerned authority as a stamp of approval. Every user must have necessary user rights or access permissions to view data in Galaxy or perform any actions. Given below is the recommended procedure for setting up users with access permissions as appropriate. On-premise version: interact with top management, operational management and core team to set up transaction series and associated workflow. Interact with personnel or HR department to set up Galaxy user access roles based on the current and expected organization chart. This step is optional but strongly recommended as an essential prerequisite step to effectively manage user access permissions eventually. Managing individual user permissions at menu level and transaction level becomes a huge burden for company administrator and holds otherwise. This becomes more complicated with an organization having presence in multiple locations and one or more divisions. Best approach is to standardize functional roles across organizations, referred as master roles explained below, and set up common transactional series with same workflow irrespective of company, division or location. Example of functional roles for a purchase department may include roles such as buyer of raw material items, buyer of consumable items, buyer of office and administrative items, manager of production items, etc. Each roles should be set up with menu permissions, action permissions, and transactional selections as appropriate. Galaxy user may have access permissions given by multiple user roles and similarly, same user roles may be assigned to multiple Galaxy users. Collect basic information of the user from personnel or HR department in a written form or over an email. Create user in Galaxy by entering basic information. User may be another company administrator, based on different location or additional responsibilities, etc. Management departmental users, referred typically as regular Galaxy ERP users, suppliers, customers or salespersons. User categories: supplier, customer and salesperson are applicable only in case if the organization has procured Galaxy licenses for respective modules, supplier portal, customer portal, salesperson portal. Recommended process to set up top management, middle operational management or head of the departments. Get information about user's functional role in the organization from personnel or HR department for giving appropriate access permissions in Galaxy. Assign Galaxy one or more user roles in line with the information gathered. Recommended process to set up departmental functional users. Respective reporting heads, employee reporting to, should enter an access permission request, like purchase indent or material indent, by selecting required one or more user roles for the appropriate user. Seek approval from authorized users, may be HOD, reporting to, user from personnel or HR department or company administrator for granting requested access. Company administrator or authorized user may obviously remove or assign separate permissions directly without reference of a user role. This policy is strictly not a recommended practice and may only be used for exceptional users like auditors, consultants, etc. Selective permissions across roles departments may be required to be given to such category of users.